Day 4. Welcome back to the vlog. As you would have seen yesterday, I've managed to finish that one. Feet were a little bit sore. They're still a little bit sore. I think it's time to pop the nail. Overnight, actually before we dive into it, make sure if you're tuning in here, drop any comments in below. Do the whole subscription thing and all of that. Appreciate your support. Look at this view just quickly. Sunrise, beautiful. So overnight I posted a video on Instagram asking people what they thought they should do, and I've had everything thrown at me but the kitchen sink on what people think, from medical interventions to popping toenails to hot foot soak baths and everything in between. And a podiatrist messaged me and told me, he's worked with a lot of endurance runners and this is what the thing is, and recommended these steps, which was really helpful. So I'm going to try that first because my ankles are actually feeling a lot better today. I think it was just from that running in snow and the uneven ground that got me there. So
it's cold.
It's very cold. It's -8 out here this morning, guys. It's very cold. So I'm getting back in here with the heater. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to do that now. See if it releases any of the pressure. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Get it.
Instant relief.
So he's tired, hungry, and relieved, eh?
Relieved for sure. After that, just popped. That whole left side didn't pop at all, but then as soon as it went on top, it just went boing. Had a pressure coming out, which is lovely. I'm happy with that. I'm very much happy with that.
On the mend. Turning point. So first time standing up with it all.
It feels great. I'm back, baby. This is how I should have felt. This is how I was expecting to feel. Having at these little sachets, get amongst it. They're delicious. Courtesies of Jake Douglas and ATP. Guys, instant relief as soon as I punctured that toe. It just started weeping with fluid, but the pressure disappeared and I feel 80% better as a result of that. So that's great news. Just gonna go to the toilet and then we're gonna get growing. So today I'm feeling very optimistic. I believe that because I got through yesterday, mentally that put me in a better headspace, but also physically I overcame that pain. So I'm going into this one very confident, and we're gonna see what Twin Falls has to offer. We came here back in summer with Amy and Shepherd when we were cruising through, and it was a very beautiful place. So I'm sure it's gonna be even cooler now with the snow-capped mountains. Let's go. Marathon 4 in Twin Falls, Idaho. Let's get it. Currently in a lot of pain. Having to walk. No idea what's going on with my feet. Never had this before. And it's windy and icy as
Couple of K update.
all like tibs.
Muscular. We're on the inside or outside?
All the whole lot everywhere. Yeah, the tibs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is just fluid.
Fucking rock hard.
It's weird now, this leg hurts a load more than the other one.
And that's the one with the
Yeah.
toe. So you were just overcompensating.
I don't know what it is, I've never had a tib pain. I just opened up my emails and we had an email from one of the sports journalists here in Twin Falls. So we got our first interview on American TV, baby, which sucks because I'm freaking hurting and I'm probably still 2 and a bit hours away from finishing, but nonetheless, let's keep it going. Just keep walking one step at a time, as the tagline for Mental Awareness Foundation is. Better mental health starts one step at a time, and it's all I'm focusing on right now is just getting one foot in front of the other, as much as it fucking hurts. Day 4, probably the most physically demanding for both Liam and I. It was deceiving. I woke up, obviously yesterday, had the sore toe, so I popped the toe this morning and it was like an instant relief. And it led me into a false sense of thinking that today was going to be back to like a 4-hour pace. As soon as I started running, my left ankle on my other leg hurt more than any other leg had ever hurt in my life. And then they just continued to hurt to the point where I couldn't run. So I literally walked along the highway for 10K or 6 to 10K. I know that's a big variance, but somewhere around that I kept trying to do these shuffles, and I came back in here. Can't remember what I did in here.
Scraped your leg.
I scraped my leg. I put anti-inflammatories on, like cream on. I laid on my back and thought I was screwed, and then I realized that even if I walk it, I can get it done. But it was just more so than realizing if I walk, I'm going to be walking for like 8 hours. And I managed to get 2 good stints. So after that, I went back out, had maybe another 2K of walking, and then all of a sudden my legs felt good, so I ran for as long as I could, and then I came back in here again at about the halfway point. And that's when I was like, Liam, you've got to buy a bucket with hot, salty water, ice packs, new leg sleeves, because our bloody leg sleeves, I'm going to show you the mess, but our leg sleeves are flat and they wouldn't charge, so we bought a brand new one because I was desperate, and now that one won't charge, so I'm still desperate.
You got interviewed by Fox.
I forgot about that.
Lachlan Stuart is a men's performance coach from Australia, and he's now on a journey to complete 58 marathons in 58 days across all 50 U.S. states, as well as the 8 states and territories of Australia. And day 4 brought him to the Magic Valley, all part of a very important mission.
For the last 7 years, I've been trying to do different challenges to see what I'm capable of, but also bring community together to raise awareness and funds for mental health.
This is Stuart's biggest challenge yet, and he's already raised more than $65,000. Stuart says his love for fitness started years ago when it helped him get through a tough time in his own life, and he now works to share that love with others.
And over the last decade, we've brought communities together by doing big fitness challenges, and the benefit of that is people get to do hard things, and that's different for everyone, but the confidence that it leaves people with and the newfound, I guess, relationships that people form, that's where I believe it comes in extremely helpful.
He traveled through Twin Falls this past Saturday, where he crossed the 100-mile threshold of his journey.
I'm actually really hurting, surprisingly. I didn't think I'd feel this bad for at least 20 days, but day 1, I had an infected toe and the ankles haven't been going too well, so we're just sort of navigating that at the moment.
Despite these challenges physically, Stuart says he's maintaining a positive attitude mentally, and he wants to share that with those who hear his story.
As much as I'm going through this marathon of life where some days I'm feeling amazing, other days it's a rut, I just know that better mental health starts with one step at a time, and I really hope this inspires people to just get out and maximize life and really make the most of it.
If you'd like to donate to Stuart's cause, we have the link posted on our website. In Twin Falls, Brev Monroe, KMVT News.
I was running and I was opening my emails, and then there's an email about coming on the news, and I tried to send the email back and it got declined, so I messaged them. I was like, quick, call them. So we got on the news. That was cool. Oh, we hit $65,000 as well. That's a plus side, upside as well. But at the moment, my eyes feel frozen. Like literally, I was out in the cold so long, they feel very icy.
It felt like -8 all day. That was the warmest it got.
It's not as bad as it was, but it was literally hollow indent for ages. So it's getting better.
Muscle and compression, it's great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lay down now, watch a film, because my brain is tired. Liam is a legend. Every time I message him, I was like, I feel bad, because he's literally just gone to the shop and come back. I had to go to the shop again.
I think I went 3 times?
I think he went 4.
4 times.
Yeah, that sucks.
I set up the Starlink and plugged the power in each time that I came back. And I think I was back for the most I was back for was about 15 to 20 minutes.
That's horrible.
I was off again.
Yeah, that was horrible. But in all seriousness, that was the hardest day of my life. I was considering praying to God, and I'm not a religious man, but I was like running up and back. And the only reason why I said that was because Justin, one of our buddies, sent me a prayer this morning. And so I was like, if I need anything right now, I'm gonna try anything. I've had people recommend me over the last 24 hours, sound healing meditations, and I tell you what, I'm gonna do all of them this afternoon, because
Hopefully something works.
something's got to give. Something has to give. Or tomorrow's going to be another long day. But we've got a 2.5 hour drive, or Liam does. I'm going to literally sleep and eat. But in all seriousness, that was the hardest thing I've ever done.